20 minutes ago, a simple airport appearance turned into one of the most talked about celebrity moments of the day. Wang Yibo was reportedly seen departing from Beijing and heading to Shenzhen. At first, everything seemed ordinary. Travel schedule, tight security, fans gathering from a distance. But then, one unexpected question suddenly exploded across fan communities. Was Xiao Zhan there too? No confirmation, no official statement, no verified appearance together. And yet, within moments, thousands of eyes started analyzing every frame, every movement, every detail surrounding the departure. Because when Wang Yibo appears, people pay attention. But when his name appears in the same conversation as Xiao Zhan, the internet reacts differently. So what really happened today? And why did this airport moment instantly become bigger than the trip itself? Stay with this story, because sometimes the smallest moments create the loudest conversations. Today began like many ordinary days in entertainment news, until images and discussions started circulating among fans showing Wang Yibo appearing at the airport before boarding a flight from Beijing to Shenzhen. For longtime followers, the destination immediately raised curiosity. Shenzhen, not for filming, not for a public event, but according to circulating discussions, the purpose of the trip was connected to racing practice. And honestly, that part surprised almost nobody, because people who have followed Wang Yibo for years already know something important. Behind the actor, behind the performer, behind the public figure, there is someone deeply passionate about motorsports. Again and again, he has shown that racing is not simply content for cameras. It is something he continues to invest time, focus, and discipline into. That's why the moment news of Shenzhen appeared, fans immediately started connecting the dots. Training, preparation, routine, dedication, a different side of Wang Yibo that many people admire. But while attention should have stayed on racing, the conversation suddenly moved somewhere else, because another name unexpectedly entered the discussion. And everything changed. It only takes one sentence, one comment, one possibility. That's all fandom culture needs. Soon after the airport discussions appeared, some online users began wondering whether Xiao Zhan had also been nearby. Notice the wording carefully. Not confirmed, not announced, not reported officially. Simply speculation created from public discussion. But in celebrity culture, questions move faster than answers. Some people claim they noticed similarities. Others believe fans were reading too much into ordinary moments. And then something familiar happened. Screenshots started appearing. Posts multiplied. Interpretations became louder. Within a short time, the conversation no longer focused only on travel. People began asking, if Wang Yibo is heading to Shenzhen for racing practice, could someone close simply be showing support? Or are fans connecting unrelated moments together? No one knew, and that uncertainty became the center of attention. Because sometimes fans are not reacting to facts. They are reacting to possibilities. And possibilities create emotion. There's something interesting about moments like this. Even after years, even after different projects, different schedules, different directions, whenever Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan appear in the same conversation, people notice. Not because something must be happening, but because audiences remember emotions. They remember eras. They remember moments that stayed with them. That emotional memory doesn't disappear overnight. So when even the smallest coincidence appears, an airport, a destination, a timing, people naturally become curious. And curiosity spreads. Some fans remain calm. They reminded others not to assume things from unclear photos or incomplete information. Others simply enjoyed imagining what a supportive friendship would look like behind the scenes. And honestly, that reaction says more about fandom culture than celebrity culture. People are drawn to stories of support, of companionship, of showing up, even if reality may simply be much quieter than imagination. Still, one airport moment managed to restart conversations across communities worldwide. That alone shows how powerful audience connection can be. Lost inside all the discussion, there's one detail that deserves attention: the racing. Because regardless of speculation online, Wang Yibo's reported trip itself represents something meaningful. Consistency. Many celebrities talk about passion. Few continue showing up for it repeatedly. Training is not glamorous. Preparation is not dramatic. Improvement usually happens quietly. And perhaps that is what makes moments like this interesting. People saw an airport, but maybe what they were actually seeing was dedication. The decision to continue pursuing something outside entertainment. To make time. To stay committed. To keep moving. Even when cameras are everywhere. Maybe that's why fans continue paying attention. Not because someone boarded a plane, but because they recognize effort. And perhaps that deserves as much discussion as any speculation online. By now, conversations continue. Some are excited, some are skeptical, some are simply waiting. But until anything is officially confirmed, everything beyond the visible trip remains only discussion. And maybe that's okay, because not every moment needs a dramatic reveal. Sometimes fans create emotional narratives because they care, because they connect, because they hope. But real stories do not become more meaningful by becoming louder. Today's moment may simply become another airport update, or it may become remembered as one of those unexpected fandom conversations people revisit later. Either way, one thing became clear. A flight to Shenzhen became far more than transportation. It became another reminder of how quickly emotion, curiosity, and admiration can transform a normal day into global conversation. And perhaps that says more about fans than celebrities. So now the question goes to you. Do you think today's attention should stay focused on Wang Yibo's racing journey? Or do moments like this naturally become bigger because fans see meaning in every small detail? And when curiosity meets admiration, what do you think the line should be?